Welcome back, Musketeer fans. I'm Connor Muldoon.
Tonight you seem to control play a little bit. Can you just talk about the match tonight?
This marks the wonderful time of year when Cintas will be packed with crazed students painted blue or even dressed up as Tigger or a chicken.
Well, tomorrow marks the first time in 4 years that the Crosstown Shootout will be back in Cintas Center.
Headlines in high school news typically involve sports, but here at Fairfield Senior High School, it's the theater program that takes center stage.
You got Butler coming up. Huge game for you guys, obviously going into tournament play. What do you expect from Butler and what do you expect from yourselves?
And here in Cincinnati, there's one organization that helps teenagers in the pursuit of their dream. The Bengals also go for 6-0 playing in Buffalo this week.
All the different activities, including pieing UC students, make Xavier students band together and come alive.
Reporting for Xavier News.
Reporting for Xavier News. Reporting for Xavier News.
Reporting for Xavier News, I'm Connor Muldoon.
Well, tomorrow marks the first time in 4 years that the Crosstown Shootout will be back in Cintas Center, and we in the studio wanted to find out what you guys thought about it. What do you know about the UC-Xavier rivalry?
Well, I know that's a storied rivalry with great names like Oscar Robinson, David West, Tu Holloway, and others, and it's always been fierce competition.
How excited are you for UC Week?
Well, I'm pretty stoked, to be honest. This has been 4 years in the making. It hasn't been at Xavier in 4 years, and being a senior, this is what I want to go out on, you know, knowing that Xavier's going to knock off UC.
What do you love most about seeing UC lose?
Because Xavier is better in every possible way.
Do you have any friends who go to UC right now?
Yeah, I actually room with a girl that goes to UC.
How's that working out right now?
We're not exactly speaking on right now.
Final score outcome?
Ooh, I think we're going to win by 15. So we'll go, what is that, 75-60?
Even though UC might be ranked higher than us at some years, not this year, of course, we will always be the #1 team in Cincinnati.
You can be sure that tomorrow at Cintas Center, this building right behind me, it will be loud, it will be rocking, and hopefully our X-Men can perform in front of a sold-out Xavier crowd. Reporting for Xavier News, I'm Connor Muldoon. Welcome back, Musketeer fans. I'm Connor Muldoon. We got a lot to talk about today, so let's just get right to it. One of the more surprising seasons thus far in Xavier sports comes from the women's soccer team. Last year, the Lady Musketeers struggled to a 3-13-3 overall record with no wins in the conference. This year, the team has earned a 6-7-1 overall record, which, despite not being a winning record, is a great improvement over last year's season. Last weekend, thanks to Kennedy Carlson's 6th goal, the team worked to get their first conference win in the past 2 seasons. It came against Seton Hall at the Xavier Soccer Complex. Unfortunately, the team couldn't keep the momentum going on Wednesday in D.C. against Georgetown. The Hoyas took the game 3-0. The next match for the Musketeers will be tomorrow at Villanova, broadcast live on the Big East Digital Network at noon, so be sure to support the Lady Musketeer soccer team. Basketball season is closing in on us as Wednesday brought Big East Media Day. James Farr and Remy Abel represented the men's team along with Coach Mack, while Brianna Glover and Rayshawn Gaffney with Coach Neal were sent for the women's team. This marks the wonderful time of year when Cintas will be packed with crazed students painted blue or even dressed up as Tigger or a chicken. I think we are all excited for the start of basketball and even more excited for the Crosstown Shootout to return to Cintas Center. Xavier Athletics' rich history will be displayed on December 18th with the Hall of Fame induction. The inductees were announced this week, and they include soccer player Rob Baker, basketball players Lionel Chalmers and Nicole Kremer-Drew, golfer Jason Kokrak, and air rifle shooter Karen Juziak-Kagel. These former Xavier stars will be honored on December 19th at halftime of the men's basketball game. Tomorrow marks the day that many NFL fans have been waiting for. After the Deflategate headline following last year's AFC Championship game rocked the sports world, the New England Patriots, my New England Patriots, are set to face off against the team that allegedly initiated the scandal, the Indianapolis Colts. An interesting quote came from Indy Star writer Greg Doyle, who said, quote,
it's not so much that I'm here for the Colts to win because I really don't care, but if the Patriots win, there's a whole lot of people up there that are awful human beings, end quote. Seems a little harsh to me, but the fact of the matter is the Colts are going to get annihilated on Sunday. My prediction, 41-13 in favor of New England. And the Bengals also go for 6-0 playing in Buffalo this week. I think they do it, 27-17 final score. That's all I got from everyone here in the studio. Have a very safe and enjoyable weekend. I'm Connor Muldoon, and let's go X.